It's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by a national champion, his lone year Brock at The Ohio State University. He entered the NFL as a 6th-round pick. It's Will Howard.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Jumps in up the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now, Howard. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Good coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. A 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the 4th down punt. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too. In the pocket, he's a franchise quarterback to build upon.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers and their running back about to get back to work. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, here's Howard. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John, well done there.
Brings up third down and 13.
Jackson now, third and long. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now Pittsburgh's offense brought him back out for a new series. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and on the sidelines and in the huddle. Gotta find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Howard keeps it himself. And that zone read goes backwards, Brock. They hand him a loss of 5.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Howard now, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Escapes a defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Puts him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10 now from the 46. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At their 40.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Now throw, third and long. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. But that's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on third down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And that is how you pin a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They'll go play action. Howard. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. Third down.
Gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's fourth down. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That's caught. This is Addison. And he works this to the 38 before going now. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Nakua here. He's got it. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Rams 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. Setting up the screen. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Rams 1st down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. That sets up a tough 3rd and goal. They're at the 12.
A loss of 8 yards.
They motion the tight end over. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Setting up the running back screen. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get the game's first points here in the second. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Rivers. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Howard now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, Howard. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Brady from the gun. Here's Howard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Steelers set to punt it. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Rams headed out to the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Madison. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
With a shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd down and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
You'd expect him to make the most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The Steelers offense headed out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Has him take right through the 40. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now carried by Johnson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Howard to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Rams.
Howard to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Blake Corum now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
And the Rams 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete. It's Atwell. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
At their own 35-yard line.
The final throw before the break. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It is week.
And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. Corum now on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. First and 10. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That's over the middle and money to Nakua. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now third and short.
A gain of 10 brings up third.
Jackson trying to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
So first down from the 41.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Now Jackson on third down. He's making a bid for it. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo. Offense is set. First and 10. Now here's Lamar. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
It's second down.
Lamar back to throw. He gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Jackson now, third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made. He was hitting from that distance pregame. We were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
First and 10. Here's Howard. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And he's making the house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for 2. Has his offense out to do just that. Jackson throwing for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not all the time you get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play. But they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Howard looking to pass. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now it's Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Rams' 12-yard line.
To the air, Howard. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Good coverage by Andrew Phillips.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This from 28 yards away. Boswell able to knock it through. And the lead is back down to 9.
Getting that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Corum now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Out come the Rams on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Tight end in motion left. 1st down throw for Jackson. He is rocked. That ball's free. And the Steelers get to it. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
This is ahead for about 5. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, Howard. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. Rams out of man to the secondary. 3rd down.
It's a loss of 6. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And nothing to show from their last drive except, well, we did see a couple of shorts. Oh, the football's loose. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with 1st and goal.
Recovered by the Steelers.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. On play action. Here's Howard. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Incomplete on 3rd and goal. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams.
It's kind of a weird feeling, but you know that you capitalize on the turnover, you technically scored points. So when you look up at that scoreboard, you have to do more with that takeaway.
The Rams, and this This running back headed back out for a new series. Now we're on here with Blake Corum. They'll cobble together a yard there. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Lamar off the play fake. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Rams.
Addison going in motion right. Blown back, it's the handoff. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Rams 1st down.
Back-to-back carries here. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. And the Steelers
Back to the well again. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
The Rams field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
So that field goal gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And his kick is blocked.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And to keep this drive moving, partner, here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Throwing now, Howard. And this one doesn't go far.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
On the tackle. A loss of 1.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. That's the line he's going to run for it. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So a new 7 downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Another carry for him. And he's going to pay off this 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And a yard.
Lamar's going to keep this one. He is down to the 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. And the Rams first down. It's a gain of 20.
First and 10 now from the 30. Blowing back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense to the line, second down. Now it's Lamar. Dump off, caught by his back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up fourth down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a two-score game. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The Steelers headed back out on offense as we'll get another look here, Brock, at Will Howard. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. It's an option right that begins this drive. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
That's good for us Steelers.
Jumps in up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Howard now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Third down and 4.
Throwing here, Howard. Throw left side to Watson. And this spot is going to be closed, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
It's fourth down.
They'll throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Howard, first and 10. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Howard looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is near the first down, but they need one more yard now to get it. Third down at the 29.
A gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
Zone read, here's a gift to Warren. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
Fourth down, pass coming. That one nabbed by Warren. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
He shovels this one forward. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Prior view. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
On second down, Warren. He's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Looking to throw on third and 1. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him.
Taken down and sacked.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers at a 2-score deficit. Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Rams and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Through to 45. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They give it to him again. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Send the tight end in motion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Setting up to pass. Finds the in route complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
And the Rams, 1st down.
One drawn up here for Lamar. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoff.